What's up, Gunpla fans? This is Joey Gunota coming at you with another video, and today it's a big one because we're going to be talking about Shoky Review's latest charity contest. So last year, he did a charity contest called Lupus for Lupus, in which entrants had to pay a small fee, and they would build a Barbatos Lupus or Barbatos Lupus Rex kit, and all the proceeds went to funding a charity organization involved with helping people who suffer from lupus. So this year we're going to be doing, and by we I mean Shoky, and he asked me to be a judge, so I am involved in some way. We're going to be doing a competition for support of the Testicular Cancer Society. So we're calling the competition Balls for Balls. That's right, show us your balls. Balls to the wall. From the windows to the walls, till the paint drips down your balls. Anyway, so yeah, Balls for Balls charity contest. I'm going over some of the rules, which involves entry fees, the different classes, the prizes, of course, how to enter, judging stuff, all that. So strap in, because it's going to be a long video talking about balls. Balls! Get it out now, I guess. You know, just get it all out there. Let your balls air out. Joseph, we talked about this. Let it go. Let your balls go. Stop fondling the balls. Okay. The idea of the competition is to build a ball or a Haro kit in honor of Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. You may use ball kits of any size, whether master grade, high grade, or even the original 0079 kit from the 80s, where you got a 1/144 scale and 1/250th scale ball in the same box. So you got two balls in the same package. One of them is larger than the other. Might want to get that checked. As a matter of fact, get that checked. That's kind of why we're doing this. Anyway, you can also use Haropla, or the Full Mechanics, there we go, Full Mechanics Haro Kit. The mobile Haro kit can also be included, so any of the Haro variations. Customization is encouraged, but not necessary. Also, submissions can contain multiple kits, as they tend to be smaller, and they come in pairs. Several of them come in pairs. If you are entering multiple builds as separate entries, you do have to pay fees for each individual entry. Entrants can have up to 2 entries per category. This contest is primarily for the United States and Canada builders. International shipping was very expensive and cut into... It was a hassle last year, I guess. I wasn't involved with that, but it was expensive, so they are keeping it to just the United States and Canada this time around. Entry fees. To enter, you must send the appropriate amount for your class via PayPal to Shoky Reviews Charity Contest at gmail.com. This is to minimize the fees that they encountered last year with the ticketing service they used. It ate up over $200 in the proceeds from the ticketing system. So also, when you're donating on PayPal, please, we're asking that you use the friends and family option to eliminate the fees. All of the prizes are being donated, or the judges are pitching in to pay for them. All of the shipping is being paid for by the judges. That's on us. None of it comes from the entry fees. All the entry fees go directly to the Testicular Cancer Society. So we're just trying to minimize the fees and maximize the donation as much as possible. Make sure to include your name in case the email or the PayPal account is different to your actual name. If you are paying for someone else, include their name and their email address as a note to eliminate any confusion. Entries that are found to be submitted below their proper level will be raised and moved up. If you're building at an advanced level but you're entering as an intermediate, we will see that, we will judge that, we will raise you up to the advanced level, and we will ask you to pay the difference. So, just, be honest. If you have any questions, or if you need clarification on what class, you can always email Shoky, Shoky Reviews Charity Contest at gmail.com. I will be saying that email quite a few times. And ask where you qualify. Give them an idea of what you're doing, and they'll help you figure out where you're going to be. So we have 5 classes that you can enter. The out-of-box and beginners categories, those are both $5 per entry. The intermediate class is $10 per entry. The advanced class is going to be $15 per entry. And the exhibition or shame class, which I will get to later on in the video, is a $20 entry fee. All entry fees will be donated along with profits from merchandise sales to the Testicular Cancer Society. Shoky and Rodimus 13, who are the headliners, the frontliners of this whole thing, they will have merchandise in their stores with logos and designs and cool things. So, if you can't compete, or you don't want to compete, or you want to donate, but you're kind of stingy, buy something. Then you're getting something in return. It's of good quality, and all those profits and proceeds go to the Testicular Cancer Society. So, what are we looking for in the builds? All of your kits must be original Bandai kits. I don't think there are any bootlegs or third parties of the ball. However, I do know that there is a third-party Haro kit. Has blinking eyes, and you open it up, and it pops open in half, and it's like a little laptop inside. I have one. Cool kit, not allowed in this competition. The builds must be new in order to compete. However, if you have a previously built kit and are using it as a base to customize, please state that in your submission, and if possible, provide before and after pictures following the set submission rules, which I'll get to momentarily. Kit bashing is allowed. At least 50% of the original ball or Haro must be used and at least recognizable. So, it's not... excuse me, coffee. It's not that 50% of your build has to be a ball or Haro. It's 50% of the ball or Haro kit itself has to be incorporated and recognizable within the build, if that makes sense. You can use resin conversion kits, but this will automatically place you into the advanced level. So, let's go over the initial skill levels. Out of the box is a basic straight build using only what's in the box. That's the plastic and the stickers. Panel lining will be allowed, but no extra painting. This is considered for the kids who want to join in, or first-time builders, things like that. This class is limited to ball kits only, so the master grades, the high grades, things like that. The next step up is the beginner level. Modifications are prohibited, but you can paint details and things. So if you don't want to use the stickers, you want to paint maybe some ball kits have little headlights and things. You can paint the little details here and there. You can skip the foil stickers and paint those on instead. But that's a step up from beginner. Of course, you're going to want to do panel lining as well. Intermediate level. Oh, and that beginners is limited to ball kits as well. So no Haro kits in the out-of-box or beginner level, just because they're tiny and there's not really much substance to them. We want your builds to have, some chutzpah. Okay. Next up is the intermediate class. Painting up to and including details, full paint jobs, use of extra decals, marking stickers, those things, that's allowed. Minor customizations, kit bashing, weapon add-ons, things like that are also allowed. So the intermediate class is where you can start using Haros. So balls and Haros in the intermediate class. Now, finally, the advanced class. This is, full paint jobs, color swaps, customizations, scratch building, conversion kits, dioramas, extra LED lighting. I know that the full mechanics Haro already has light up eyes, but if you want to add other lights to like your cannons or your thrusters, verniers, etc., this is where you can get into that sort of thing if you want to do that. And that's also ball and Haro kits. Finally, we have the exhibition or the shame class. I like to call this the exhibitionist class, but I don't think I've discussed that in the chat with the other judges. This is for those of you who want to make a more suggestive or on-the-nose build, because it's balls for balls, okay? We get it. Testicles are funny. Giant dongs are funny. So if you want to take 2 ball kits and a giant cannon and, build them together and exhibit such a build, you definitely can. We just ask that you make a large donation to the cause, and we're not giving you a prize for being so immature, although we will probably giggle and snicker behind the scenes. I'm already trying to hold back laughter thinking about it. Anyway, so, no, seriously though, testicular cancer is a serious thing, and we know people are going to want to have fun with this. So if you want to do that, go for it. Just know that you're not getting a prize, and we ask that you make a donation, a considerable donation. $20 isn't really considerable, but we will show you off. We will proudly display your build all over the internet. And then that'll be funny. That'll be something you can tell everyone. Hey, look, check out my balls. Yeah, check out my balls. Those are my balls. And we'll show them off. We will show off your balls. We will display your balls. We will exhibit your balls with no shame. Maybe a little shame. Anyway. We also have something else. A new sort of subclass. This is not something that you would enter in directly to. Last year, Thomas Rice, Rodimus Prime, or Rodimus 13, he entered the intermediate class, but his build and presentation was so far like head and shoulders above the rest of the group in the intermediate class that he sort of should have been in his own category. So Shoky's developed this other thing that he's come up with, and it's a great idea. It's called the Hot Shot class. So if you enter an intermediate, you're not quite advanced, but you're clearly way above the rest of the competition. We'll pull, those few entrants that are like too good for the intermediate class, but not quite advanced skill level. And they'll be judged separately from the intermediate. Basically, this is a way for us to kind of level the playing field, but also give away more prizes. We just want to give things away when we get more people involved. So this is going to be judges' discretion. We'll pull people out specifically for this class. Coughing up a storm today. Anyway, so yeah, intermediate class is something extra, and I think it's a really cool idea. Competitor submissions. All competitors must send their... Let me try that again. All competitors must send your submissions to Shoky Reviews Charity Contest at gmail.com with the subject Contest Submission. Include your name and basic details of your build. Example, kits, size, and if you give it a name. Use the same name on the submission that you used on the entry so that you can be counted. This became a problem last year for those entering for other people and those with similar names. Please provide no less than 10 high-resolution pictures of as many angles of your build as you can. More pictures is always better. And if there are specific things you want to show off, please do. In the pictures, please include a small, legible note with your name and the date to prove that it is your work and not just taking pictures from the internet. If dishonesty is discovered, you will be disqualified. And getting close. No trying to hide by taking pictures from far away. Give a detailed description of your piece and techniques used so that we know what we are seeing. You can submit as early as March 30th, 2019. All entries must be submitted before April 24th, 2019, so that there is time to judge before the winners are announced on April 30th. Non-competitor submissions. If you do not wish to compete, but want to help support the cause by submitting pictures of your builds to be featured on the Shoky Reviews channel and Facebook throughout the month of April, please send to ShokyReviewsCharityContest@gmail.com. Subject, Feature Me. Send a few pictures and a short description if you want. If you do not wish to send the pictures in, by all means, share them on social media using the hashtag #BallsForBalls or B4B. So the letter B, the number 4, B for B, or Balls for Balls, all spelled out, or balls the number 4 balls. Basically, get your balls out there. Prizes! Everyone wants prizes. Let's talk about prizes. The first place winner in each builder level will receive as follows. Wait a minute. First place. That's worded funny. I'm going to reread that. Let me read that a little bit differently. Here are the prizes. We'll just stop there. Out of the box. So the out of box category, you will get a full mechanics Haro. That's the kit with the cool light up eyes. It's got clear green armor as an option. It's a really cool looking kit. It's got a Haro within a Haro within a Haro. Love it. Cool. Beginner level. This is where I donated all the prizes for the beginner level. So I wanted to talk specifically about this for a moment. So third place in the beginner level is the premium Bandai exclusive high grade Pale Rider ground heavy equipment type. Now, there is something I wanted to discuss about this particular kit. When I was deciding on what I was going to donate to this competition, I just kind of looked along my wall of Gunpla and mentally took note of what I was going to donate, and then I told the guys what I was donating. When I finally pulled the kits out, it was after everything was announced by Shoky, and he recorded his video. So here's the thing. It's out of the bags. Everything is complete, though. I swear to God, everything is perfectly complete and intact. Nothing is off the runners. Even the sticker sheet is still here if you want the sticker sheet. I had originally intended on building this kit myself, realized it needed a little more work than I personally wanted to put into it at the time, and then it just sat in my backlog forever. So what I'm doing is, as soon as I open up another high-grade kit, or another master grade, I'm going to put these runners back in bags individually so they don't get scratched up. They're not scratched up. They're in perfectly good condition. I just wanted to be open and honest that this has been opened and inspected, but everything is complete, 100%. If you are the third place winner and you don't want this kit because it's been opened, I'll get in contact with you. I'll let you know what's going on, and we'll work something out. I'm totally cool to find another kit if I've got one, or something else. But just let me know. Second place for the beginner category is the premium Bandai exclusive Gundam Marine type, also known as the Gundiver. This kit is really super cool. This one is still in the bags. Nothing wrong there. Yeah, so this could... First of all, the base model is really awesome. I love the Origins line and the Gundam North American type and things like that. Really cool kit. This is specifically for underwater use. It's got a really cool jetpack and weapons and stuff. I love this one. So I'm giving that away as well. First place for the beginner category, and you're going to love this, is the high grade Gundam Age 1 Normal. Yeah. First place, baby. Gundam Age 1 normal, and you're thinking to yourself, why is a normal high grade, albeit it's kind of rare right now because it's out of production, but why is that going to be the first place? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because I'm also including the parts to make the Age 1 Razor. This is a Hobby Japan add-on kit. So because it's a little bit of extra work to do these two, we figured someone who's got more skills, first place winner, for example, would be more inclined to really appreciate this. So that's why this is first place. I know where you can get the directions in order to use this. The directions were included originally with the Hobby Japan magazine, which I don't have. But I know where you can get a link to view this information, which I will send to the winner. So you can do that. Yeah, it's super cool, super easy to do. It's actually not as difficult as it might sound. However, this add-on kit is molded in 2 colors, and it should be in like 4 or 5. So it takes some painting to make it look good, but really cool. So those are the first through third place winners for the beginner category. For the intermediate category, we're going a step up and we're doing real grade kits. So third place for the intermediate category is the real grade Strike, Ale Strike. Really cool kit. I love the Ale Strike design. And the really cool thing about this is if you have, or if you want to get the Sky Grasper, you can get the other add-on packs for it, the sword pack and the launcher. So yeah, really cool kit. I just don't have time to build it. I'm trying to get rid of my backlog, and I thought I'm going to donate some cool kits. Second place winner for the intermediate category is the real grade Sazabi, which is basically a miniature master grade. And by miniature, I mean it's still pretty big because this Sazabi is humongous. First place winner of the intermediate category is the real grade premium Bandai exclusive Tallgeese 2. A P Bandai Tallgeese 2 real grade. Ooh, so sexy. Now, from the intermediate category, the Hot Shot, the category I talked about earlier, if you're pulled out of the intermediate category and into the Hot Shot subcategory, and you are the winner of the Hot Shots, you will get donated by Gundam Planet the Master Grade Dynamis. Yeah, they're donating the brand new Master Grade Dynamis, which isn't even released yet, but they already pledged it to us. That is so cool. Advanced category. Third place, donated by Rodimus13, is the Master Grade Nemo. Really cool kit. I personally am not a fan of the design of the Nemo, but I do know that kit is superbly engineered. And if you're a Gym fan, I mean, it's just an evolution of the Gym. It's a really cool kit. Second place, also donated by Gundam Planet, is the Master Grade Age 2 Magnum. I don't even think that's hit American shelves yet. I don't even know if it's been released in Japan yet. But they're also donating that to us to give away to the winners. So that is also super awesome. And finally, first place for the advanced category is the Master Grade Sinanju Stein narrative version. Yeah, awesome kit. Sinanju Stein already has the cool posable fingers. The narrative version has those cool sleeve effects. It's got that cool bazooka rifle combination thing. Awesome, awesome, awesome builds. So that's the advanced category. Exhibition class, like we said, no prizes there, just bragging rights, and we will show off your balls for you. Although there might be a possible secret prize. I might have something to throw in. I don't know, we'll see. Best in Show. So the Best in Show is a really cool category, and let me explain. Even a beginner can win Best in Show. It's all about presentation. So you want to make sure you have good lighting. You have to make sure that you've got a background in your photos that's not distracting. You've got to really focus in on your super awesome build. Anyone can win Best in Show. It's all based on points. Best in Show will win, donated by Gundam Planet, the high-resolution red frame Astray, which is, number one, a really beautiful kit. that I kind of wish I was competing for, but I can't because I'm judging. And number 2, it's on like my top 3 must-have list for this year. So I'll be getting one eventually anyway. I love that kit. It looks amazing. Judges. There will be multiple judges, including Shoky, of course, Rodimus 13, of course, Joey Gunota, me, of course, Eric Aguilar, and Joshua Comie. I am so sorry, Josh. I can't pronounce your last name because I've never heard it pronounced, so I don't know. Anyway, Josh is also one of the judges. Really cool guy. He's in our group chat for the judges, and he's just, I mean, you know, I apologize I can't pronounce your last name. Winners. There will be, for the beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes, there will be first, second, and third place winners. Out-of-box build and hot shot will have 1 winner. Exhibitionist level class, we will announce winners, but no prizes, of course. We're just going to show off your balls, and it's all determined on points earned. Okay. And upon the winner announcement, all winners will be contacted by email by Shoky, at which time the shipping addresses will be needed. All winners will be offered the chance to be featured on a Shoky Builder Showcase to further show off their work. So there you have it. Balls for balls. Competition time. Show us your balls. Balls to the wall. From the Haros to the balls, till the paint drips down your balls. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Until next balls, balls.